What's going on, everybody? My name is Cynic and welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a great day so far. So if you guys haven't heard, patch 1.12 for Infinite Warfare was just released, and along with that, 2 new weapons were added to the game, one of which I'm actually playing with right here. They also added some voiceover packs or some voice packs to change how the announcer sounds in multiplayer, 3 new animated camos, new gestures, new gear for combat rigs, and some support for DLC 2. What exactly do they mean by support? Well, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, because nobody exactly knows at this point in time what they mean by that, or to what extent they support it. But what I wanted to do today in this video is, because normally whenever an update goes live on Infinite Warfare, I try to cover everything in zombies that's not shown or not talked about in the patch notes. Now, that could be anything from new weapons being added, new calling cards, new challenges, a new menu or leaderboard that's now being shown. I checked all of this. I don't see anything new. It also could be new ranks. I haven't gotten any confirmation on any of this. So if they've added any of this, please let me know, guys. Yeah, so it looks like in this update, all they really did for zombies was add some new weapons. So with that being said, I kind of want to talk a little bit about these weapons. You know, first impressions, the names of these weapons, unpacked, packed, and double packed, and we'll just kind of go from there. These are not any in-depth reviews or tips and tricks or anything like that. I'm going to do those videos on these 2 weapons later on, because there's a neat little trick with the VPR, which is the SMG that I'm holding right here, on how to double your mag size. So those videos will be out later, but as of right now, let's talk a little bit about these weapons. Okay, so starting off with the VPR, which is a full auto ballistic firearm, dual barrels and dual magazines, provide both increased bullets downrange and faster reloads. To be honest, guys, I feel like the faster reload is a little bit of a typo, because when your guy goes to reach over and put that second mag in, that kind of takes a little while. Plus, if you have 2 mags, how would that translate into a faster reload? It's not like they both reload at the same time. You know, they're not interconnected like that. You have to reload them separately. Anyways, moving on, we have the X-Eon full auto energy rifle. Advanced recoil compensator provides focused hip fire, aiming down sights increases fire rate. Integrated optics provide enhanced detection capabilities. The X-Eon is very interesting, to say the least. It's practically the very opposite of what the NV4 Chaos is. So with the Chaos, when you hip fire, you get an increased fire rate. When you aim down sights, you get a slower fire rate, which actually isn't that bad. The X-Eon here, as you guys can see, it's okay. I mean, I'm only on round 5. It's not that bad of a weapon. It's exactly what you would expect from an energy rifle. I've always said energy weapons are really good at racking up points. The X-Eon is really no different. The only thing that I see with the X-Eon, and it starts to become more apparent when you pack and double pack, ricochet effect on the X-Eon in terms of fire rate and how prominent it is. The only other energy rifle or weapon that rivals it is probably the Titan. With how many shots you're letting off and how many shots that you can visibly see you're constantly ricocheting, the X-Eon has a lot that constantly does it. It's definitely way better than the RVN. You know, the X-Eon actually kills. It takes a while, but it actually does kill. So you start out with 32 rounds in your clip and 288 in reserve, which seems to be the standard for energy assault rifles. When you pack a punch it for the first time, it becomes a monster name to say. I believe that's called the Butchinator. So you got 48 rounds in your clip and 384 in reserve. Again, that seems pretty standard for energy assault rifles. Pack a punch it again and it becomes, and you're now given a way easier name to pronounce, the Stupendous. Still 48 rounds in the clip, again standard for energy rifles, and now you're given 432 rounds in your cache versus the prior 384, so you get a little added benefit of some extra ammunition, like always. In terms of killing, honestly guys, I think it's way easier to just hip fire this thing and aim for headshots. If you do have to aim down sights, it seems to be a little more frivolous and wasting ammunition that way. But either way, I strongly recommend always burst firing this gun. It just seems to be more efficient in terms of killing and managing your ammunition. So moving on to the VPR fully automatic ballistic SMG. So energy weapons always thrive at obtaining more points. Ballistic weapons always thrive in terms of their efficiency in killing, and the VPR is an exception. Undeniably heavily inspired by the MP5. Now I have to say that this weapon does seem to be a little glitchy. So you have 30 rounds in the clip with extended mag. Probably without an extended mag it's only 20 rounds. I haven't played without it. When you pack a punch it becomes the D Savage. You get 480 rounds in reserve and your clip will still stay at 30 rounds. Right here I have 60, but that's because I have a certain perk that changes or doubles your mag size. Again, this isn't confirmed, I just want to mess around with it a little bit more, but it does seem that this weapon's mag size is very inconsistent between 30 and 60 rounds. Oddly enough, it looks like there's a certain perk that actually changes your mag size, increases it as a matter of fact, but I don't want to say for sure. I just want to mess around with it a little bit more to make sure before I open my mouth to say what perk it is and what it does. So when the VPR is double packed, it becomes the Char-ya. You're now given 90 rounds in the clip and 510 rounds in reserve. Again, the mag size seems to be very glitchy. Hopefully they iron out all the kinks with that. But all in all, guys, I actually really enjoy this gun. I love it way more than I do the X-Eon. The X-Eon, I feel, is a little underpowered. Again, way better than the RVN. At least it actually kills this time around. But between the two, honestly, hands down, I gotta go with the VPR. That's honestly my favorite. But let me know what you guys think. Have you played with these two weapons? Which one's your favorite? Do you guys even have the season pass and managed to touch it? Honestly, when DLC 2 comes out, they really need to put the VPR as a wall weapon, because I feel like the major downside is how much ammunition you're given, considering you're given 40 rounds in a clip in multiplayer, and in zombies with extended mag you have 30 rounds. But anyways, thank you all so much for stopping by. Let me know what you guys think. Are you happy they even added new weapons? I know it's been a long time coming. They actually even changed the VPR name. Originally it was supposed to be the Hades. But like always, guys, my name is Cynic. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.